It's a Thank God Friday edition of our Xchange. A warm welcome to all our viewers around the world. I am Busi Namofoye, and this is a snapshot of your trading day Friday. The Nigerian market up 0.17% on a weekly basis, finishing a week that we saw some softening in the marketplace. 0.25% today. That lifted that up the strongest since Monday, 0.25%. Very strong trading day in turnover volume as well as value. Then, of course, we added a few more billions in the bottom line, the market cap. And, of course, 71,000 got a whole lot stronger by 230.48 points. That's your trading day. In summary, Veritas Capital, Universal Insurance, Unity Bank, Jais Bank, UBA, the top 5 movers in volume terms. Turnover today across board within banks and insurance and financial services, basically, for your final trading day in the week. And that's at 107.05, headlined by Veritas Capital in the insurance subsector. Let me take you the way to the top 5 drivers of today's trading day. Mikio listed pharmaceuticals just a few weeks ago, up by roughly 10%, followed by Nime Pharmaceuticals, which is a whole lot older. But again, you see the price here. Nimet trading 223. The Mikio trading 921 as a new stock on the healthcare sector, up by 9.85% and 9.9. Then you got Multiverse, Suno Assurance, and of course you've got NSL Technology, just a very 10% for that very small cap tech company, trading 55 kobo on the NGX support. What else is on today? Yes, the top decliners in percentage terms: ABC Transport, CNI Leasing, Chams PLC, UPL, and Royal Exchange in assurance. CNI Leasing is just concluding commercial paper offering in the marketplace, and the market took a bit of a profit haircut on that, 8.9% today, Friday. Let's go to another Thank God Friday. The NSL over-the-counter market came back very strongly after that technical glitch it had on Wednesday. So you can see volume very strong since Thursday. 15.695 million in turnover, 103.608 week on week, 50% upside over last week, 142 million in local currency, 72 deals. And of course, the market cap added 1.4%, a very positive finishing line for the NSI, the over-the-counter exchange. Let's take this to the next market round. FMDQ, 301 billion, what we saw yesterday, the morning after the central bank NTB primary market auction today. That's 140 billion naira. And you can see investors move from the January 2024 central bank special bonds bills to November next week. That's this November 27th, and that's just coming through with a very discount high of just 3.5%. That's away from what we saw earlier in the week with about 10% on the special treasuries that the central bank is selling to the market at the secondary window. Brent crude up by just 0.06%, the first weekly gain in 5 weeks. Then you've got overnight money finishing this week 24.6, and the naira claw back some of his losses earlier in the week to finish 0.4% in the red at 794.89 on the US dollar. That's at the official Nigerian Autonomous Foreign Exchange market. Those are your market numbers on the Nigerian side. Broadly speaking, across West Africa, the BRVM printing 2010.52, that's up by 20. The Ghana Stock Exchange was flattish all through this week. We're going to find out what's biting the Ghana stock market. Nigeria had a very positive Friday, 0.25%. What's making the headlines? I'm sure you can guess. Yes. We got the Nigeria's second quarter GDP numbers out today. The numbers moved up from about 2.51% in the second quarter to 2.54% in the third quarter. That's just limping forward, a very sluggish forward movement. So far, we haven't seen much of what was promised. But again, the central bank chief, Yemi Cardoso, will be unveiling his policy thrust tonight. He's expected to speak here in Lagos, and we're live on the ground today to see what he will tell the bankers in that annual dinner that is always organized in honor of a sitting central bank governor. And Cardoso is making that his initial one tonight. MTN is selling 72.1 billion in Series 10 paper. That's a commercial paper. That's opened today and will be on the market straight until later next week, the 27th. The implied yield on that series 10 paper is 16%, and that's what we get from the market sources. Ghana bonds could go into the junk territory if the external debt arrangement or deal is delayed, and that's according to PwC. There's optimism that this will be done before the end of November. End of November, and that's the deal. If it doesn't, then the bond could go into the junk territory. And finally, Mali says it's done about 20.9 billion CFA franc in T-bills and T-bonds this week on the West Africa's Monetary Union market. That's the French-speaking